In this session, we're going to have a look at creating some very basic shapes. Now, this might seem quite simplistic, but what you'll find is that these functions form the basis of a lot of work that's done in Adobe Illustrator. So to get started, on the left-hand panel, we've got the rectangle tool. So if I just draw out a box, now let's just do it again, select it, left-click and drag, then release, and then use the selection tool to click elsewhere. We've got a very basic rectangle. It's got a very thin line, it's not very interesting. So I can just click on that and make the lines thicker by increasing the stroke. As this goes higher, the stroke increases. It's still not particularly interesting because you've got a white center and a black border. I want a bit more color, a bit more fun. So if I click on the fill, I can choose any color I like. So I'm going to fill this with pink, and on the stroke, which is here, I'm going to select nice blue. So that's now a bit more fun. I can then select this and I can just grab a handle and just pull it as anywhere I like, or hold down Shift and increase the size. So that's just a basic rectangle. If I want to draw a square, just hold down Shift as you're drawing it, and it comes out as a square. So, moving on, if I want to do a rounded rectangle, just hold down the left mouse button on the options. Second option is rounded. Again, hold down Shift, you get a square with rounded corners. If you just do it freelance, it comes that way. So, what about a triangle? I'll comment on in a few minutes. Actually, we're going to start with an ellipse. So how about a circle? Hold down Shift on the ellipse tool, you get a circle. Do it freehand, you get a cigar shape. So, quite nice and easy. So, what about a triangle? So before. Now, there's no triangle tool. What there is, though, is a polygon tool. Polygon is a shape with multiple sides. If I just click and pull my mouse out and hold down the left mouse button, you'll see that I've got a 6-sided shape. I can then turn this around, or if I want it to be parallel to the ground, I just keep Shift held down, then release. That's not a triangle, but we can do it easily. There's two ways we can do it. Firstly, I'm going to select these two and clear the space. So, 1, 2. So, I can pull this out and press the up arrow, and we add sides, or press down arrow to take away sides. Suddenly, we've got a triangle. We can hold down Shift and release. The other way is just make one click. It's already got number of sides. The radius is set to 56 millimeters. We could have it at maybe 50. Click OK, and there we have it. So that is for creating triangles. Now, if we want to go further, we can create stars. Stars are really interesting for this. So once again, if I just click and draw out a star shape appears, and if I hold down Shift, it's going to be parallel to the bottom edge of the screen. This might be a perfect star, but it might not be. Actually, for what I want, it really isn't. So, to add more points to your star, just tap the up arrow. Every time you add the up arrow, it adds points. Tapping the down arrow takes them away. So I'm going to have lots of points. Now I want a very small central radius, and very long, thin arms, because that's the kind of style I want right now. What you do is you get to the point of pulling the mouse in and out. By the way, all the time, my left mouse button is held down. And I think, yeah, that's the central sphere, central circle of this star is about right. And then hold down Control, or Command on a Mac, Control on a PC, and you pull. You see, as you pull, the arm of the star come out. So I'm going to let go there. What's happened? What's happened there is that the stroke is so large it's taken over the sides. Now, this could be what you want. If you want, say, a Red Hot Chili Peppers logo, this is how you do it. But I want something a bit more fine. So I'm going to take my stroke down to 5 point, and you can see that's a lot more interesting. So what we've done there is just drawn a whole series of basic shapes. And next what we're going to do is move on to drawing shapes within shapes and shapes behind shapes.